This is a book review of the complete Gail Simone Red Sonja. It's from Dynamite Comics, came out in 2019, and it's quite a hefty tome. Not so many pages in it, there's certainly quite a lot, and it's quite hefty. It's got three main stories. There's an additional Red Malik story that's just stuck in there that's very good story actually. But the stories, there's three key stories here. Queen of the Plagues, and you've got this, obviously the city that's been obviously suffering from the plague, and Red Sonja, of course, has some problems with that. Other story, Art of Blood and Fire. This involves a dying emperor who turns around and says, well, I will not kill all these slaves if you go and find 6 of these exceptional people. And there's some real good, there's a lovely cook or chef that's involved, as well as a swordsman and many others. And it's just great, real thoroughly fun and violent, of course, because it's Red Sonja story. And there's also the final one, The Forgiving of Monsters. And that's actually where poor old Sonja basically is in a very bad state, and she barely recognises herself because of a, don't want to say anything, magicians are involved, lots of magicians involved, and it's a really decent set of stories. I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed. The artwork is superb. I'm just going to quickly run through some of this. Some of it's just really beautiful. The artwork, I'm just going to say obviously the writer Gail Simone, but you've got the artist. There's 2 key artists here, and I'm just going to quickly go through it. Walter Giovanni, don't want to say their name wrong. Of course, there's all the colourist letterists, etc. Letterer. And the Ballad of Red Malik is done by Noah Salonga. And absolutely great stories. Thoroughly enjoyed reading every page of this. Panels are just beautifully drawn. The colours are really, really vibrant, as well as obviously in places muted, because it's sometimes night or whatever scenes. It's basically got her, quotes, sister comes along. It's not sister, but she's someone that was involved, that Red Sonja knew from the past. And some great battle scenes between the two. And this is just superb, real dramatic single page things. And there's the covers, even the covers are pretty good. There's of course 2 books, the covers, the Red Sonja ones, and they're amazing as well. I love those books. But you've got some of the covers in this, so it's just very dramatic scenes. And I love this, the chef, Gribaldi. He's a brilliant character. Actually, it's a bit like the way I treat food as well. Oh, these spices and these, I put loads of stuff. So no one in the world would want to eat anything that I create. But I thoroughly enjoy cooking. But Red Sonja's just great all the way through this. You've got some very dramatic scenes. She spends her life obviously going to taverns all the time, and there's always a punch up or someone upsets her at some point. And that's predominant, a big part of one of the stories. But it's just fun read. But it's typical classic sword and sorcery stuff, and I loved it. And at the back, I'll just quickly flick through. So you can see it's just quality pages all the way through. Lots and lots of great scenes of fire. They do like the dramatic fire scenes. There is actually a character who's a magician with fire. Anyway, also not that, at the back, you've got a brilliant set of variant covers. You've got issues 6. Some of them, I really love this one. Stephanie Buscema. Really unusual covers. And again, of course, lots of these probably covers maybe are in the, no, I'm not certain they are or not, the Art of Red Sonja books that are really worth checking out. Again, from Dynamite Press. Now, I love this book. This is just an absolute brilliant read. I'm certain I will read this many times again. So, sorry. And also, I must now go out and look for even more works. There's quite a few. There's a Wonder Woman omnibus that's been mentioned many times on the web, and I keep thinking I must buy that as well. So, but this one, brilliant, Red Sonja.